New PlayStation Plus games announced, PS5 may not have a design flaw after all, Firmware 7.0 details leaked, God of War leads DICE Awards nominations, Final Fantasy XVI will only be on PS5 for now, Ubisoft navigating troubled waters, all that and more in today's PlayStation news. Let's get into them. New PlayStation Plus games announced. Sony has announced the PlayStation Plus catalog update for Extra, Deluxe and Premium users for January. Available to download from January 17th onwards will be Back 4 Blood, Dragon Ball FighterZ, Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition for PS5 and the original Devil May Cry 5 for PS4, Life is Strange and Life is Strange Before the Storm, Jet the Far Shore, Just Cause 4 Reloaded and in some regions only Just Cause 4, Omno and Erika. They did announce Sayonara Wild Hearts in the original post, but later updated the article indicating the game was incorrectly listed as part of the January catalog lineup. A Just Cause 4 PS5 version was also listed but corrected to be a mistake as well. As for classic games, this time there are 3 PS1 games in Siphon Filter 3, Star Wars Demolition and Hot Shots Golf 2, each of them with PS4 and PS5 versions. Again, a reminder that on the same day a bunch of games leave, including Seasons Afterfall, Bound by Flame, Shines the Lightning Kingdom, Masters of Anima, The Council, Electronic Superjoy, Leo's Fortune, Enigmatis The Ghost of Maple Creek, Space Hole Tactics, and The Last Tinker City of Colors. I've already played most of the games in January's lineup, but it's a solid month. Back 4 Blood is fun with friends, Devil May Cry 5 is my favorite from the series, and both Life is Strange games are very intriguing adventure games. And according to our poll here on the channel, you also think it's a great month, rating it with 4 stars by 50% of the votes. The next update for PlayStation Plus will be around February 1st, when we'll learn about the monthly games for February. What do you think about this month's lineup for Extra, Deluxe and Premium users? Voice your opinion in the comments. PS5s may not have a design flaw after all. There are new developments on the alleged PS5 design flaw that would kill your console if left in a vertical orientation. Website Wololo.net, which first reported on the issue, has clarified that it doesn't happen to new in-box consoles and instead was a misinterpretation on their part of a video posted by YouTuber The Coder. The Coder explained the issue of liquid metal spilling happened to a PS5 that has never been opened as in disassembled, which the website interpreted as a new console. The Coder still believes it's an issue, but one that may not affect many units for a few years or at all. Spawnwave Media, who also have experience repairing consoles, chimed in with a video of his own where he explains Sony has put a lot of effort into the liquid metal seal. Besides, he also mentions this has only happened to a very small number of units, and he's more concerned about how the liquid metal will be by the end of the console cycle without replacing it. So there you have it, the issue may be there, but nothing to be really worried about. Still, as I mentioned in my previous video, if you want to have peace of mind, you can place it horizontally. Are you concerned about this alleged issue? How is your PS5 setup? Leave a comment down below or vote in the poll on the community tab. PlayStation 5 Firmware 7.0 details leaked. We have some more details on the upcoming PS5 Firmware 7.0, the first major one to come in 2023 that should add Discord as a voice service. Besides the Discord full integration, the console is supposed to also get PS5 game streaming to users of the PlayStation Plus Premium tier, allowing you to play games instantly with no downloads. The feature has apparently been in testing for a while under the codename Chronos. According to Insider Gaming, who broke this story, the update is scheduled to hit on March 7, with a beta starting in the coming days to be completed before January 30. The beta will allow anyone who signs up to test most of the new features, but not the Discord integration. PS5 streaming sounds great, if tied with PlayStation Plus Premium trials can let you quickly test if you're interested in a game or not, and Discord is sure to be more than a welcome feature for anyone playing crossplay games. In a related story, the PS5 also received a new update this week which prepares the console for the release of the DualSense Edge later this month. What do you think about these new additions to PS5? Let us know in the comments. PlayStation Store December top sales. Sony has shared the top downloads for PSN for December 2022, where Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and FIFA 23 dominated the PS5 sales charts. The Activision FPS game and EA Soccer Sim traded places, with Modern Warfare being number 1 in the US, while the last game to bear the FIFA name got the top spot in Europe. In the US, NBA 2K23, Grand Theft Auto 5, Madden NFL 23, the Callisto Protocol, God of War Ragnarok, Need for Speed Unbound, Elden Ring and Crisis Core made the top 10. While in Europe it was Grand Theft Auto 5, Need for Speed Unbound, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, the Callisto Protocol, God of War Ragnarok, Elden Ring, NBA 2K23 and Crisis Core. The PS4 charts were similar as well, both Modern Warfare and FIFA were in the same places for both regions, with Minecraft, GTA 5, NBA 2K23 and The Last of Us Part 2 charting in the top 5. The best sold games for PSVR were Job Simulator and Beat Saber trading places as well in the US and Europe, and for free-to-play games it was between Fortnite and Call of Duty Warzone 2.0. Did your favorite December games have a place in the sales charts? Share with us in the comments. God of War leads DICE Awards nominations. Kinda Funny has announced the nominees for the 26th DICE Awards by the Academy of Interactive Arts and Sciences, where God of War Ragnarok leads with 12 nominations. The Game of the Year category will be decided between God of War Ragnarok, Elden Ring, Horizon Forbidden West, Stray, and Vampire Survivors. God of War Ragnarok is also nominated for outstanding achievements in animation, art direction, character with both Kratos and Atreus, original music composition, audio design, story, technical, game design, game direction, and best adventure game. By comparison, Horizon Forbidden West was nominated for 8 categories, Elden Ring for 7, Vampire Survivors for 4, and Stray sneaked into 3. Unlike the Game Awards, the winners for this one are chosen by a peer panel of video game professionals in the industry. The DICE Awards will be held on February 23rd from Las Vegas and hosted by Kinda Funny's Greg Miller and IGN's Stella Chung, live streamed on IGN. Check the sources in the description below for the full list of nominations and awards. What are your picks? Place your bets in the comment section. Final Fantasy XVI will only be on PS5 for now. Final Fantasy XVI is scheduled to hit PS5 this June 22nd, but fans have been speculating how long the game will remain exclusive to Sony's platform. After all, the latest trailer shown at the Game Awards indicated it would not be coming to other platforms until December 31st, 2023. Following the same pattern as Final Fantasy VII Remake, PC users believe the game would launch 6 months after releasing on PS5, but producer Naoki Yoshida has said that's not the case. Speaking in a livestream, Yoshida-san indicated, "Nobody said a word about a PC version releasing. Why is it like a PC version is releasing 6 months later? Don't worry about that, buy a PS5. Final Fantasy XVI will be a huge launch for PS5 this summer, and despite Yoshida's comments, it's fair to believe the game will be on PC around the first half of 2024 after the exclusivity ends. Will you be playing it on release on PS5 or waiting for it to reach other platforms? Share with us in the comments. Ubisoft navigating troubled waters. Industry giant Ubisoft is facing major challenges as the industry continues to shift towards mega brands and long-lasting titles that can reach players across the globe, across platforms and business models, the company announced this week. The French company has spent some time changing its brands such as Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, Ghost Recon, Rainbow Six and The Division to that trend, but it has said games from this investment phase have yet to be released, while the recent launches have not performed as well as expected. As a result, they have delayed their upcoming Skull and Bones from this March to early in their next fiscal year, which starts in April, and according to them the additional time has improved the quality of the game as per recent playtests. They will also make 200 million euros in cost cuts over the next 2 years, and this comes after they have cancelled 2 unannounced titles plus Ghost Recon Frontline and Splinter Cell VR in the past year. It seems Ubisoft also made proposals to other companies to merge or get acquired by, and were laughed at according to a tweet from insider Jeff Grubb. President Ives Guillemot has said they are clearly disappointed by the recent performance, and the board has approved additional important strategic and operational decisions to adapt the organization. However, in an email to employees, the president asked for their full energy and commitment to ensure they get back on a path of success, being careful and strategic with their spending as the ball was in their court to deliver a lineup on time and at the expected level of quality. In my opinion, the company has tried to bite more than it could chew in the free-to-play and games as a service space, and now is stuck with a bunch of projects they can finish. Plus, they have faced a mass exodus from employees after the harassment claims from 2021. So they are reaping what they sowed. What do you think about Ubisoft's huge troubles? Voice your opinion in the comments. A round of quickfire game news. A new official PS5 bundle may be coming soon. Spotted by German website WinFuture, European stores have listed a new PS5 bundle that includes 2 DualSense controllers. The listing had bundles at 619 and 699 euros for the digital and disc versions respectively, but have since been removed. PSVR 2 surprised many people at CES this year, and one of those was Oculus founder Palmer Luckey, as he let PlayStation Shuhei Yoshida know on Twitter. Luckey replied to the Sony executive saying he was blown away after using the device. Developer Toys for Bob is teasing something again on their Twitter after they posted a 2023 image of all the games coming up from them, and the image has the dragon mascot floating around the corner with the number 25 referencing its anniversary. Insiders, however, have said no Spyro game is in development. Striking Distance Studios left out 20 staff members from the Callisto protocol crates, to the surprise of all of them since they worked over a year in the game. Furthermore, sources claim inconsistency with some employees being created for just additional help and others in a miscellaneous section, and besides that, the company never let anyone know about any policies regarding them leaving before the project was complete, sadly an awful practice by a lot of studios in the industry. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Survivor has been rated by the ESRB ahead of its March 17 release on PS5. The game was rated T14 as players will be exploring alien planets while using their Jedi powers to traverse environments and battle enemies in melee-style combat. Bloober Team may be busy working on the upcoming Silent Hill 2 remake, but has not ruled out sequels for their own games such as The Medium or The Observer. In an interview with Gaming Vault, studio production boss Kacper Michalski said they could jump back to the universe of either of them if they come up with a good idea. And those are the PlayStation stories for today. What are your thoughts on them? Share them in the comments below, let me know your feedback by liking or disliking this video, check out other videos you may enjoy while you're here, and consider subscribing for more on PlayStation. Thank you so much for watching, my name is Joseph, this is Hype for Games, and let's get hype!